L design was incorporated like in my head for the past 8 to 10 years. I've been doing it myself with friends and family. Each of my drapes is conceptualized by me, and each of them is embellished. Most of it is handwork. Handwork is done in India. I collect textiles from all over the world. I go to a bunch of textile showrooms or show houses, look at fabrics. And if I like the design, I incorporate them. Some of them need embellishment, some of them really need to be put together. And the design is literally, it could take, as inspiration could be taken from a dress. It could be taken like ones with a loop. This is taken from a ballerina dress. So it's just it's a very fairy tale drape. This was my first one, and people really liked it in the EMI show, and people wanted it in different colors, and even men liked it for some strange reason. So I thought, why not give it a little bit of a men color? So that's why I came up with a little bit of gray in it. This one is basically, again, all the collections were basically for women, but this one I wanted to do it for men, like black, because I've seen a lot of people, men, bachelors, they all like black, and especially in New York, black is like really just the in thing. Color is not accepted, it's just black is the color. So here, and in fact, it really got a huge response in spite of it being so bejeweled. This is silk, fully silk, adorned with crystal-like jewels, stones. And then this fabric is net, but I've also embellished it with sequin. And this is a very tedious and a very laborious job. But the craftsmen are really fine people. I mean, they're literally sitting and doing this so beautifully. You won't find any fault in something like this if you look at it. And each one of these, the reason why it's very expensive is because each one of the crystals is supposed to fall right behind, very symmetrically behind it. So, and I always focus also on the edging of my drapes. Each one, like if it's been draped like this, it needs to look pretty from the inside and the outside both. So similarly, this one also same way. Now you could buy this drape together, or you could buy it separate. And I've done also this one, like just to give it a different concept. I did this. This is one of the new collections. I did it with a printed fabric. Yes. So this is what most of it is. The others are, again, I just collect the fabric. I sit down and sketch as to how I can make it more pretty. Like this one, for instance, was just plain flowers. It didn't look as pretty. It looked pretty, but not as pretty. But the moment I thought I have to make it more prettier, and so I had to even compromise on the work because I didn't want it to getting very expensive. So that's why I incorporated just doing it here instead of doing it like making all beads around it. This way it gives it more elegant look. And this one, again, if you look at this fabric on a 4x4, it looks really drab. And tons of people have walked in and said that they actually own this fabric, they know this fabric very well, but they're like, you've made it, glamorized it. So again, here, the edging, I've just incorporated the same concept here, and it just looks very chic and unique. This one is by French designer Christian Baker. The fabric, you have to touch it, it's so soft. It's, I think, silk cotton, and this is hand printed, I think. And I thought I had to really give it justice. I mean, it's anyways in its own way, it's very pretty. You could also use a thicker fabric of this one, but then I like this one as a sheer, and especially for here because I was doing the collection for here, so I adorned it with its own colored sequin. This fabric is from the US. I just put it together because the fabric in itself is very pretty, and I just had to complement it with another fabric, green being the in color this year, so I thought, why not green? So more or less, this is what it is. This is more of the modern collection, and if you look on the other side, that's more of the traditional collection. A lot of people have actually liked this a lot here. Like there's a ton of people who like this. I thought this would not work because it's still traditional. People have known it, done it, but I think the way you've done it, it's not like too much in the face, so it's kind of hidden, but it still shows a little. And similarly, this one, I mean, I've just given it like, you could incorporate this just from here, from your chair length, and just take it right up till there and not bling it out all the way. It looks really, really glamorous. And one of the other things that I do is, if the fabric in itself is pretty, or I just want to adorn it very, very minimalistically, I kind of just do the vertical edgings. Some of them I do both sides. Some of them I just do one side. Like for instance, that black one there, this one, people have really liked it, but this in itself, it is so heavy that I could not have done it on both sides because the fabric would have fallen. So it just, like, I had to do it only on one side. And this fabric is very, very unique. It's zari and linen. So yeah, that's about to guide you as to how to take the measurements. The best way to take measurements, it's just the height and the length of the ceiling, from ceiling to the floor, and then I can guide you the rest. And we're on Home Scope as well, so that's the perfect way to get in touch with us, Ashley.
Thank you.
Okay.